Thank you, Abby and Ryan, for the wonderful introduction. Hello, and welcome to the members of the class of 2021. Welcome to parents, partners, friends, and all of our loved ones who supported us on this journey to and during our time at the Harvard Business School. 638 days ago, we all sat in Klarman together and heard that timeline laid out. A question hung in the air. What would we do with those days? Between then and now, how were we to become leaders who make a difference in the world? I know that phrase immediately elicited eye rolls. I mean, how many times have we heard it? From our acceptance letters and START, to every email we've ever received, including many you got from me, to the banners currently hanging on campus. That phrase is supposed to inform us why we're all here. Occasionally, we question whether we should specify that we'd like it to be a positive difference. It's important to set clear expectations. But often, we repeat it absent-mindedly when we need a feel-good way to wrap up some HBS-centric communication. But what is a leader, and what makes a difference? 500 cases later, and there is still no definitive answer. In LEAD, we learned that leaders probably don't look like Eric Peterson and definitely not like Rob Parsons. We asked if being first, different, unique was enough to be a leader, and whether to focus on a bold stroke or a long march. We nearly always see these protagonists at a pivotal moment, about to make a choice that will change a career, a company, or a country. And then we decide, are they a leader or not? The problem with this approach is that leaders are not often made in these pivotal moments. True leadership, it's the compilation of 1,000 little decisions. Leaders cannot be identified through titles or lists of responsibilities. We all know at least one person with an impressive title that provides only the illusion of competency. So if the title of president, mayor, or managing director, or spearheading an NPV positive project doesn't make me a leader, what does? I remember the SHAD exercise vividly. I was assigned team captain and given a bright orange vest to cement my authority. I had never managed anyone, much less a team of MBAs learning to manufacture circuit boards, and I was instantly over my head. My saving grace was my teammates, one of whom had management experience and could have easily taken over, but instead remained on the sidelines and offered advice and tough feedback and asked where he could be most helpful. Another stepped in to run our Kaizen while I resolved another issue. I had the orange vest, but in those moments, they showed the true leadership. From what I've learned here at HBS, leadership starts with showing up. And that doesn't mean showing up when your boss's boss is on the Zoom. It's showing up when there is no credit to be given or points to be won. Leadership is running towards instead of away from a crisis and asking, what can I do? It's finding a little more bandwidth when you think you've run out and following through on your commitments. Leadership understands that our lives and careers are in service to others and not to ourselves. And what makes a difference? Ideally, a positive one. Identifying a problem before it happens and fixing it, even if it means no one will know you did. Taking a step back to see who is thriving, who is struggling, and who is going unnoticed. Listening to an opinion different than your own, even when it makes you cringe. Having the courage to say, I was wrong, or I don't know. Sometimes it's understanding that life is not fair, but maintaining a capacity for hope and lighting the way for others even when you cannot see ahead. Over the last year, we have experienced a world on fire. I have seen acts that were meant to hurt, to undermine, to exclude, to seek credit where none is due. But I have also seen true leadership through thousands of little decisions from members of this class. And I ask that you continue to be leaders in ways that inspire the rest of us. To finish this MBA and become leaders who make a difference in the world, we must first recognize that our role is to create opportunity for others to succeed, and to trust that our small actions build up to create movements and change lives. Class of 2021, we have known loss and uncertainty like few classes before us. But today, let's commit ourselves to turn away from fear and towards hope. The world is waiting.